What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and you guys asked the questions, and now I'm gonna answer them. So we're gonna get right into it, and our first question is from a guy named Scatapult. Fucking Scatapult. He asks, are you ever gonna do a Battlefield 3 private server on Xbox? Perhaps you could do some Battlefield Olympics with your subscribers. And I'm thinking about this, I'm like, never heard of Battlefield Olympics before. I'm pretty sure if it sounds exactly what I'm thinking of, it's probably just doing a bunch of stunts with helicopters and jets and running around doing a bunch of stupid shit, which I love doing that in private matches with people. And that's actually 100% a possibility because I do want to get my own private server on Battlefield. So that seems like something that we can actually do for an open lobby sometime in the future. And the next question is from X Elite Jufro X. And he asks, will you ever start up a Minecraft server again? And for those of you guys that don't know, I shut down the Minecraft server about maybe a week ago, maybe about 5-6 days ago. And the reason was because early on we had problems with griefers and we went to a whitelist and that was a big hassle. So then we went and put a bunch of permissions and plugins on the server, and then it became a hassle because people weren't able to build, and then I wasn't around for making them be able to build, and it became one big mess. And the way I feel is that if everybody can't play, then nobody can play, because I just wanted to be 100% fair. I didn't want to take sides, and I feel like I was alienating some subscribers because I didn't know exactly who they were or how long they spent on the server to be able to make them a crafter. So if I ever start one up again, it'll probably be a small server, more like a survival server. I do love building in creative with everybody, but exactly the problem is with the griefers and people that want to ruin things. It's a real hard time to actually try to figure out how to have it set up. So I don't really want to charge people like some other big servers do on YouTube, so I just really wanted to kind of keep it the way it was and shut it down, and if I do, maybe, but it'll be pretty small. And the next question is actually 3 questions from Mr. Cannonball 19. His first question is, will you ever do any machinimas? Possibly, yeah. I want to keep the machinimas to a minimum, though, because they take a really long time to film, especially to get everybody to do exactly what you want them to do at the given point in time, and it takes a pretty long time to film and compile all the footage and actually get them to go. So if I do, it's going to be more like the Hanging with Jesus skits that I did on Easter, just for a little bit of fun. And his next question is going to be, will you get the next Xbox? Of course, man. I'm really looking forward to the next Nintendo Wii that's coming out. I'm a big Nintendo fan, and I really like the way they have that touchscreen going on there, especially if it can communicate with my 3DS and I can film some footage for you guys on the 3DS. That would be awesome because I'm really digging the 3DS, and I actually do have a video card that's capable of filming and putting videos up in 3D, so that would be really freaking cool if they can do that. And the last question from him is, Battlefield 3 or Gotham City Impostors? Ah, man, that's a real tough question. I'm gonna have to go with Gotham City Impostors on this one. Don't get me wrong, Battlefield 3 is a really, really good game, but it's not a great game. And Gotham City Impostors isn't a great game either. But the thing that differences in between is, I think the actual fun level of Gotham City Impostors is a little bit higher than Battlefield 3, because Battlefield 3 can give you those intense gun battles and the aerial battles with the vehicles, which I find a huge amount of fun. But with Gotham City Impostors, there's just a level of wackiness and zaniness that the game doesn't really take itself seriously, so I find myself having a little bit more fun seeing the colors go by with the big rockets and all the explosions, and it's just it's a real good fun time, and it kind of reminds me of Team Fortress 2, which is one of my favorite first-person shooters of all time. If you follow my channel, you probably know that. If not, now you do. And we're going to move on to this next question from Akazuma, if I'm saying your name right. He's actually from the Gotham City Impostors forums, and he's asking, will I ever play Gotham City Impostors on PS3? And the answer to that is yes. I do want to get Gotham City Impostors on a PS3. I do have a PS3 sitting here. The only thing that I hate about the PS3 is that every time I sign on, there's like 2 or 3 updates that take forever to download, and then I get on and I don't really have any games that really lend itself to multiplayer. So if I can get on the Gotham City Impostors on PS3 and have some fun on there, that's exactly what I would be looking for to get my PS3 a little bit more use. So I think you can probably see Gotham City Impostors gameplay on the PS3 from maybe about in a week or so. I'll probably pick it up. But we're going to move on to the next question from Mr. Gamerman for Life. And his question is, I'd like to ask you a question if you'll have an event with all your subscribers, maybe. And I love doing open lobbies with my subs. I haven't been able to do one since the main game that I used to do open lobbies on was Fortress Craft, which is where a lot of my subscribers come from. And now that I've moved on from that, some of my subscribers have moved on, some of them have stayed. And I'm trying to figure out which new games to do. I posted a video on that the other day, and I think it's looking like Battlefield 3, Minecraft 360, and Halo 3 leading up to Halo 4, just to get some practice in, would be a great way to interact with the subscribers and have a little bit of fun. If any of you guys play Gears of War 3 multiplayer, and you're willing to tolerate having a noob on your team, because I am really, really bad at Gears of War 3. I just picked it up last week, and if any of you guys play and you're good, shoot me a message on Twitter. If you tweet me, I'll respond. And I really want to get some tips and tricks and try to get better at that game, because it actually really is a fun time. And the next question is from Firemouse, which is more of a statement than a question, but we're going to go ahead and answer it anyway. He says, why are you not going to build anything on Minecraft PC when you have such an amazing PC in which you can? Why are you going to wait for Minecraft Xbox where it's going to be alpha and shitty looking with no texture packs or anything? And to answer this question is, I really kind of got out of Minecraft right when it went to beta. Alpha was pretty much where I enjoyed Minecraft before the Nether and all that weird shit came in with the, I guess it was the alchemy patch with all the potions and everything. And I kind of enjoyed the classic Minecraft where it was just you running around, building, surviving, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm looking to get back to where Minecraft really started for me with the Xbox, and that's why I'm pretty excited for it. I just really, really hope that they do have a creative mode so I can go in there and toss down some blocks and put something together really cool looking for everybody to see. And the next question's coming from, what update do I want to see to Gotham City Impostors? What do I want to see happen, DLC or otherwise? The answer to that question is, I would like to see a patch to where it makes me invincible and nobody can kill me. But no, honestly, I would like them to maybe fix up the matchmaking a little bit. It does feel a lot better than it used to be, but I do get in a lot of matches where the host has 3 bars and everybody else is on 1 or 2, and it's really terrible when that happens. I have some really stupid footage from exactly when that happens, when somebody was just standing still and I plowed in every bullet I had in both inventories, and it was just funny but ridiculous at the same time. And afterwards I got 1 kill and I had no ammo left, so I was like, Jesus Christ, and I left the game. But the next question comes from Linehalt2, and his question is, what game persuaded you to become a gamer? And that's a really tough question, because my gaming experience goes all the way back, I think, to probably like the Atari 2600 was the first video game system that I actually ever personally laid my hands on. Later on in life, after the 2600, I did get to play some in television, but that was after I already had a Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, and I found one at a flea market. But I guess the game that really, really like made my mind up that I want to play video games and become immersed in this type of system is, I think, Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda for the NES. That's the actual first game that I actually was able to go to the store with the money that I saved up when I think it was like 5 years old, 6 years old or some shit. I was really young, and I had some money saved up from like birthdays and Christmases, and I went to Toys R Us, and that's the first game that I picked out. I looked at the back of the box, I read, and if you know anything about me, when I have money to spend, I want to check out all my options. So I literally spent 2 to 3 hours trying to pick out the perfect game from Toys R Us to spend my money on, and it ended up being The Legend of Zelda for the NES, and I can't tell you how happy of a decision I am that I made that decision to buy that game, because I played the shit out of that game, front to back. And the really funny part is that I was actually I put in my name as Zelda because I thought the guy's name was Zelda as a kid, and Legend of Zelda, that's him. So I put my name in as Zelda, and I originally, when I first beat the game, beat the second harder quest before I beat the first quest, which is pretty funny that I actually found out that later on, maybe about like 9 months later, when it was in Nintendo Power, it was that I actually saw that I beat the harder quest instead of the first quest, and then I went back and played the first quest, and the game was particularly brand new for me again because there was the multiple quests, and it's the first time that I was really, really satisfied with, a purchase in my life, and it was just such a good time that I actually got to introduce my, game and, my game and purchasing on such a great and legendary game. So, yeah, I guess Legend of Zelda would be the game that persuaded me to become a gamer. And the next question is from Black Onyx. His question is, what are your plans for Xbox Minecraft? Are you going to do builds, survival, or co-op with somebody? And I think the answer for that is all of the above. I'm going to try out everything that this game has to offer and really give it a 100% shot. I already own it on PC, so I want to see, how the translation from PC to Xbox goes, and especially since a lot of my subscribers are, console gamers and console block builders, hopefully I'll get to see some of them that I've seen in the past on this game and reconnect and have, how it was exciting when Fortress Craft was brand new. I hope this game brings that to the plate, and that's why I'm looking forward to Minecraft 360 so much. And the next question is from Mayor Burnt Reynolds, and he asks, Mac, do you consider trying Mass Effect 3? I think you could do a lot with that. And the answer to your question is no. I never really got into Mass Effect. I've seen videos on it, I've read about it, and it's just never really piqued my interest, so I never really got into it or wanted to try it. Probably down the road I'll pick it up and give it a run through and see exactly what the whole hoopla was about, but as a game that I would play like right now and enjoy, I just don't think that's something that I would want to get into, and especially doing videos of it, there's so much in Mass Effect that it would be impossible to, even cover 1/4 of the game without spamming you guys with 3-4 videos a day. So no, I don't think I'm going to be doing Mass Effect 3 anytime soon. And the next question is from High Volt 44. His question is, why do Let's Play Total Miner? And the answer to that question is, because Total Miner is boring. I don't really like Total Miner too much. It was cool when it first came out. It was like, hey, this game runs really well. It's not actually broken, but it's ugly and there ain't really shit to do. So that's pretty much why I never got into Total Miner. And if I really want to play that style game, I always had Minecraft to, fall back on and play. So there's no real reason to actually play Total Miner because it doesn't bring anything to the plate. If it brought like maybe better textures than Minecraft offers, or actually some type of, innovative gameplay over top of just having Minecraft with a noob tube and big bunch of scary ass spiders, then no, it's just not my type of game. Sorry, man. And the next question comes from Desert Dude J. His question is, do I add and play Gotham City Impostors with subscribers? I play Gotham City Impostors with my subscribers all the time. A lot of them see me in games and they send me messages and we hook up into a party and we get down for a few hours or whatever. As far as like friend requests, it's the same thing I said earlier with my Minecraft server. If I can't accept every single one of them, then I don't really want to accept any of them because it's not fair to anybody. And I used to have a thing where I would rotate my friends list out. I would just, accept the subscribers and then delete them, and then 1 month later accept all the new friend requests that come in. But then it got kind of fucked up with some of the subscribers weren't really subscribers, but people that didn't like my channel, and they would come into my parties and do stupid shit like blow into the mic, and it got really annoying, and I didn't really want to deal with it. So that's exactly why I don't accept friend requests. But I do play with you guys. If you want to play and you're not doing anything, hit me up on Twitter. You can hit me up. It's at MorninAfterKill. I always put a link in the description of the videos so you guys can hook up with me and see if you guys want to get down and have a good time. And the last question of this video is from HD Leo Best. And his question is, did I have any inspiration for commentating or gaming? And I don't know. Like, I don't really watch videos on YouTube's of other, commentators. I wasn't really into watching any type of commentary before I started doing it. The whole reason I actually got into it is I was playing Modern Warfare 2, and I really wanted to hook up with a team to play with. So I ended up going to these forums called the Modern Warfare 2 forums, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what the fuck the name was. But I ended up meeting a really cool group of guys on there. One of the first guys I met, his name was Blash. He was a really, really cool guy and really good at gaming. And his whole thing was he really wanted to do like gaming on YouTube, but he didn't have any of the equipment to do it. So he was actually, wasted his talents because he's really fucking good at these games, and that's just in the past. He's moved on from that, but it was just the type of passion and drive that him and this group had for doing these videos. It kind of made me want to get into it, and I gave it a shot. I didn't really do Call of Duty videos. The other ones that I've really did watch was my friends D Hoop and Thus I Atone. When I was first starting out, they were doing videos, and they hooked me up with all the information like, oh, you got to get a Hauppauge HD PVR because I had a Dazzle at the time, and pointed me in the right direction. Another guy named Nick Wilson Snaggle, he hooked me up with the name of the Blue Snowball microphone because I was looking for a decent mic, and he had one. So it's really that group of people that got me into commentating and having fun with this on YouTube. And, I thank them for actually, not only just meeting them and having a good time gaming with them, but, introducing me into a hobby that I would have never thought would actually be a viable outlet for my spare time. And it has, and it's been wonderful to do this thing on YouTube. And I just look forward to doing it so much more. Even if I don't get some of the views that I used to get, I still like doing it, and it's still fun. And, I'm still here to hang out with you guys and, play some video games. So that's pretty much it. And that's the last question of the video. So my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this video. If you guys have any more questions, I will answer them, and we can make this into a series where on every answer video, you could leave questions, and I'll keep answering them, and that should be a little bit of fun for us to interact and get to know each other a little bit more and have a good time. So make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys later. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and if you made it this far, then you get to find out that the guy that was in this lobby with us went 0-0 with 61 assists. God damn, good job, man. See you guys later.